My fiancé seemed to forget I didn't become her fiancé by luck. When she called me polished on our 3rd anniversary, I knew she'd fallen for that rugged intern. I watched them grow close and did nothing. I simply warned her before the engagement party, fire him, or it's over. She hesitated and ran off. She returned later, a handprint faint on her cheek. The engagement is on. But at the altar, in her wedding gown, she froze when she saw me. You're not the man I want, she said, trembling. She lifted her skirt and ran, right into Reese, the intern, at the door. They clung together, kissing wildly, leaving me alone before the crowd. Phones lit up the church with flashes and laughter. In 10 minutes, CEO jilted at altar trended everywhere. She wanted love? Fine. But was she ready for the cost? 30 minutes later, Habsburg Corp. was collapsing. My secretary burst into my office. Mr. Blackwood, news of the Habsburg Corporation's capital chain snapping has hit the media. Their stock is in freefall. If this continues, they'll start layoffs by tomorrow and declare bankruptcy within the week. Too slow, I said, my voice flat. I'll push them harder. As my secretary left, I looked at a news photo of Chloe Habsburg's ecstatic face in Reese's arms. I gave a short, self-deprecating laugh. I had given her a choice. She chose to lie. My reputation, Liam Blackwood's reputation, is worth billions. I swiped her message away and sent a text to my secretary. Dig into Reese. Everything. 10 minutes later, my phone lit up with his file. A sharp knock came at my office door. Chloe strode in, her heels clicking on the marble floor. She slapped a file down on my desk. Liam, I never realized how petty you could be. This is your compensation. Let's consider the matter closed. I picked up the file. A stock transfer agreement. 10% of her family's failing company? A paltry $3 million? She thought that could appease my fury? I let the papers flutter to the floor. Is this a joke? I sneered. Are you trying to tip a beggar? Her face hardened. Don't be so greedy, Liam. With a flick of her hips, she turned to leave. At the door, she naturally linked her arm with Reese, who had been waiting for her. My phone buzzed. A message from my secretary. The Habsburg Corporation has officially filed for bankruptcy. Begin the acquisition, I texted back. My phone rang, the sound jarring in the quiet office. Chloe's voice, sharp and accusatory, cut through the silence. It was you, wasn't it? Liam, I know you're doing this because you're hurt, but it only makes me despise you more. It proves I was right to leave you. I set down my pen, my posture relaxed. Ms. Habsburg, these are just normal market fluctuations. Why must you blame me for everything? As for being hurt, I chuckled, my tone dripping with contempt. You really do flatter yourself. There was a pause on the other end, then her voice came back, hoarse. If you spare the company, I'll do whatever it takes to make it up to you. I hung up. The Habsburg Corporation was finished. The only way she could make it up to me was to be reborn. But in a civilized society, I couldn't be quite so violent. My secretary entered again, his expression hesitant. Sir, you should see what's happening online. I opened my browser. There was Chloe, weeping, her face a mask of tragic beauty. The headline read, Grim CEO's dark secret, he has issues. The article was a thinly veiled hit piece. A new text from her arrived. Men care about their pride more than anything. Stop this attack on my family, and I'll clear your name. A smirk touched my lips. She was an idiot. I was about to leave for the Habsburg Corporation to finalize the acquisition when Reese appeared at my office door. Mr. Blackwood, stop tormenting Chloe.